Well, it's been a while since we've glued this fella, and I know that glue is dry now, so let's just take him apart and see if our transplant worked. It's all there good and solid. And because we used a wet brush to wipe the glue off, excess glue off around all the joints, we don't have to worry about carving any of that really hard glue, which is not too good for your knives. Of course, old Reliable here, he don't like so much because he's double-edged. He's got a back end of him which is as good as the front end. So anyway, now what we do is we carve this shoulder area down like we have on Dietz here to match the rest of the body. And I'll do that right now. Okay, so here we go. Now you don't want to get too aggressive. Just bring it down to the other block. Notice you can't really tell. When you can get in there and spin your knife like that to where you take a chip off equally off of both pieces, you know you've got a good joint. Now your shirt sleeve starts about right in here. So you don't want to make any sharp groove or break up beyond that point right there, because like I say, the material of the shirt is one piece over here, and then it starts about right there and folds back against the body. All right, so now I've got the sides kind of trimmed down. I could kind of trim that down just a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to kind of take off the top of the shoulder here, because I definitely don't want that thing sticking up like that. I want it to be nice and rounded off like this one here. Now this neckerchief is going to help hide that glue line. Alright, that looks pretty good, except it's still too bulky right up in here. So, I'm going to just take that down a bit. Yep. Right in there it needs to be. Cut back. And that looks pretty good. Let's just put his head on here and take a look. Yeah, I think if we get some wrinkles in there now, we'll be in good shape. Now, pencil, pencil, pencil. Like I say, you don't want to come up any higher than about right there, because that's where the cloth of the shirt joins. And if you look at your own wrinkles on your own shirt, you'll have one that comes up like this, like we carved earlier, and then you'll have some that come from back in here, like that, and they just sort of fan out from there, like that. And then once they fan out, you'll find some that run straight up. And we'll do that with a gouge. And the same thing goes on the back here. You have one right here, maybe a little one there, and then a couple more that'll fan out from there. So we'll do that. First I'm going to make me a little chip right here to indicate that that's where the arm is sewn on to the body of the shirt, all right? Like that. And let those creases go right down underneath that arm, because that's where they'd go in real life, and then kind of broaden them out as you come up the sleeve. And there we got one. That looks pretty good. Now you can take your knife and kind of just spin it in there. When these guys went into the store and bought their clothes, they didn't have all the sizes that we have these days when you go to Walmart or someplace to buy a shirt or a pair of pants. So it was basically one size fits all. You know, you had about maybe two sizes of pants, and a couple sizes of shirt. If you fit in between there, you were just out of luck. I'm going to put one of those straight up ones right there like that. And redo this one. Now, what do you think about that? I'll do the same thing I did here on the back side, but I don't think I need to show you that because I'd just be repeating myself. But now, can you tell that arm is a separate piece of wood? If you didn't tell anybody, I bet you nobody would know it. And when we go ahead and paint it, well, prior to painting it, I'll take my burner and burn this line right through here where the joint is actually right there. Well, I'll burn that, so that's going to hide that line up there. I'll burn this line down here up to this point right there, which will hide the line, any kind of line up to that point. So the only part that we're really concerned about that anyone could possibly see, and if Judy can zoom in on it here, you can see it. It's right there, that little hairline, and believe me, it's thinner than a hair, right there, from there to there. And back here on the back, it'll be the same thing. You'll be able to see it from there to down about there. But after I paint it, you won't be able to see it anymore, if you do it correctly. So, the operation was a success. Monte's got at least one arm now, so we got to scrub up for the next transplant and do this arm over here, but I have to draw that pattern up for it yet. He's going to be sitting there holding a cigarette out like this, and I'll show you how to do a hand in a different position than just a relaxed grip. But that's for the next time. Right now, I'll set Monte there and let him contemplate his new upcoming appendage. And that's it till the next video.